Episode 12. Here we
Uh,
go.
Guido's not here.
Nope. Fuck him.
He
Fuck him.
he has work late tonight, which is okay. But then he says he's gonna get a haircut.
I think that's a lie.
He's gonna get a haircut on his pubes
Yeah, on his pubes. And his butthole.
by another dude.
Yeah, no. That's pretty gay.
I mean, you know,
That's pretty gay, but...
we live in a progressive
Yeah,
society.
I was gonna say that. We live in an age when things are a lot more lenient.
We have Olympic medalists that are turning into women. They will lose their medals.
That is true.
Nah, he was a dude. Like at the time, he had nuts. I think that's enough to like.
I think he still has his nuts. It's just that he has tits and he's taking estrogen.
So like the nuts will shrivel away. Well, they won't shrivel
I
away. I
don't
think they
know.
just get smaller, and then he can get them removed.
Probably, I think.
Who will be the first person to interact? That will engage in sexual activities with him.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, dude. People are fucking crazy. Or not crazy. I take that back. They're not crazy. But, you know, they have certain, interests.
Yeah. I mean, from afar, the picture of him of her, I'll still call him a him.
Yeah, him.
I will. Yeah. Yeah. From
It
afar,
looks like
squinty, it's a lady.
It's a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah.
lady.
So I mean, unless it's just, I mean that picture that everyone, the one where he's wearing like a black dress.
Yeah, the cover for Vanity Fair. I think it was.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, it's airbrush and stuff, but
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I feel like they did a good job.
no, I don't think they
No?
did a good job. I mean, if you look at his arms,
Oh well, yeah.
His arms
The
were
arms
all
are weird.
fucked
The
up. I
arms
was
are
like,
weird.
they
The arms are gonna
needed-
be weird.
they needed to, crop that shit.
Just crop his arms away.
Crop his arms off. Or, use the tool brush or the stamp
Yeah.
on
I want
Photoshop.
to
and
see
just
him
fucking...
in like regular ladies' clothes. Is he gonna stick to like?
No,
Does
I
he
think,
have a lot of money?
I think that's it. Yeah, well, yeah, of course, dude. That's like the Kim Kardashian dad.
But he's not the Kardashian dude though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's their stepdad, right?
Yeah, he's a stepdad, but he
his
has
money-
he
his
has money.
His money was coming from the wife that got money from the Kardashian dude.
But now they're divorced. So he's got some money.
He's
from
got
her.
half of her house. So he's got
Yeah.
a fourth.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he has money.
Anything over $100,000 is plenty for him at his age. You know.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, why do it now? He's old.
Yeah, he's probably just like, fuck it, going all in. He pushed all his chips in. Oh well.
Because I actually saw that special where they did like the farewell to Bruce Jenner, and then he's all like,
Oh, I'm sure he got money for that too.
"Oh hell yeah, dude!" Like it got so many views or ratings, and it was just fucking retarded. Like it was just fucking stupid. Because first of all, he was talking to his future female self as a third person, like. Yeah, her favorite dress is this. Her favorite things are like that and that. And then they're like, so, when is she gonna emerge? When will we meet her? And it's just kind of like, oh my god, like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
It's not like he's gonna kill himself, and then like, be reincarnated as a woman.
I thought he just looked weird. I remember seeing a picture
Well, he has some
somewhere,
weird
and it was
lips.
like, and they were like, "Oh, he's undergoing like transformation, blah blah," and he had like a hood on. Something. I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
maybe he just looks really girly in that picture." And then no, this came out like last week, and I was like, "Whoa,
A few days ago, yeah.
it's a lady."
Yeah.
Hey, but I mean, hey, compared to other people that have gone from guy to girl, like I feel like at least the plastic surgery on his face is pretty good. And if he didn't get plastic surgery, then holy crap.
Well, dude, you gotta remember that
No,
he's
he
taking
did get plastic
estrogen.
surgery.
But
he
he
had
still-
cancer too. Huh?
Did he really?
I think he had cancer.
Oh, I didn't know that. But no, he was taking estrogen. That's what, you're turning your body into a woman.
Yeah.
So, but right now, I think he still has a dick. But
He's got the dong.
he's got the dong and he's got boobs now.
He's got the pouch.
He's got boobs.
And he's got some.
But yeah, no. Good question. Will someone, mate with
Who
that?
would be the first? You know.
Who will be the first to penetrate
Do
Bruce
they even
Jenner.
know?
Oh no, wait, no, he goes by a different name now.
Caitlyn.
It's Caitlyn, yeah.
Caitlyn.
And everyone's saying he looks a lot better than his ex-wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that he's prettier than the ex-wife. The ex-wife was a bit rough around the edges. I say she looked like a really ugly wannabe Liz Taylor.
Hey, yeah, a lot of people were comparing her to Liz Taylor and some other.
But it's like you'll never even come close to Liz Taylor. Liz Taylor is very pretty.
She's a model, right? The
She
Playboy model?
No, was she in the
Oh
past?
no, wait, no.
She was she's like a fashion person.
Yeah. I don't think it's someone else.
Liz Taylor.
Yeah, Liz Taylor.
Yeah. So, yeah. So Guido is gonna be here, and I was gonna ask him a question that I had thought of at the end of the last podcast. Guido, he makes a pretty penny at work. He works hard. He makes good money. But I was thinking, the internet man that he is, why not streamline the money making? Why not tap in straight to the source? Now a lot of girls nowadays they go naked on camera.
Yep,
Cam
girls.
Good old cam girls. There's also cam boys.
There is.
Guido's very skinny, very lithe, very thin. There's women that like that.
They're very into that.
They like a pretty boy. A ladies' boy.
A pretty pale boy, kind of like they want to fill their vampire fetishes.
They can kind of just wrap him up in a blanket and just squeeze him real tight until he breaks.
There you go.
They can kind of bite into him a little bit, like a piece of chocolate.
You know what? No, I'd say Guido's more of like an anime character, like a main character for an anime.
Like how in Japan the guys kind of want the girls to look like anime characters.
Yep. But over here,
now the ladies, I feel like it's gonna be mostly like
fat ugly chicks.
Here's
the thing.
The guy
Guido is not gonna see them unless, of course, they pay for a private session.
Yeah. So it's only a win-win. I mean, all he's got to do is get over his shyness.
That's it. It's like he doesn't even have to touch these women. All he has to do is rub one out in front of the camera while they watch.
Yeah.
And there you go. Boom. You got fucking $200 for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. The only thing though is that he's gonna have to build an audience.
You know what? No.
And he's gonna have to be able to go for like extended sessions.
Yeah,
too.
that's a lot. I mean, he's gonna have to go to work. That's straight up work because
he had to buy Viagra.
He had to buy Viagra. I don't know. I guess these women that pay, they're kind of probably want him to finish on camera. Like, look, I give you $200. You better finish, and I want to see it. And it's like he's just, I can't. Like, the only reason why it's up is because of the Viagra.
Yeah.
I can't finish. I'm sorry.
But maybe
fuck you. I want my money back.
But maybe they don't want it. Maybe they're cool with it. Maybe.
Maybe I don't know. But it's tough. I mean, it's gonna take a toll on his body.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be okay. So, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous podcast, but a cam girl did in IAMA, and then they asked her questions here and there. But she said the way her life is, this is her lifestyle. She wakes up, just like Guido, in the afternoon, late afternoon, probably like around 2 or 3.
And this does it for a long time.
And then she eats, does her thing, whatever. And then right at 10 o'clock at night, or 9 o'clock, till mostly 7 in the morning, just in front of that camera,
but hey,
diddling her bits.
Those are the hours,
too. But even then, it's like, sometimes she's not even like, rubbing her clit or anything. She's just there like talking to them, like just interacting with these people. And some people will be like, oh yeah, here's I don't know, 50 tokens, dance for me.
Yeah.
And like 50 tokens, I don't know how much that amounts to in real currency, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And she's saying like, yeah, she's paying her way through school, she pays her rent, lives on her own, she does that. So it's like, dude, Guido,
you could be living nice.
You could get in on this.
Still wake up late. You could do whatever you want on the computer. You could even just browse the internet. You could just say, hey guys, I'm a little tired today. I'm just going to kind of browse the internet.
While talking and flirting with these girls.
I'll chat. Yeah. Maybe if I feel a little frisky, we can meet up.
But here's the thing. I think the dudes that do this camming, their main audiences are other dudes.
Yeah. Well, Guido, hey, you gotta, the money's there.
Yeah, you could pay off for your car within like 2 months. Pay it
month.
off.
A month.
A month.
With the thin, lithe, light skin body that he has, he's that like exotic Argentinian, Italian descent. He's got the dark hair, the dark eyes. He's got the soft cheekbones. Hey, there's already people salivating.
Yeah, you already
for
have
his frame.
You already have an audience.
He looks like that one dude from that really popular anime he's like the skinny guy. He has a straw hat with the blue shorts. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the anime guy.
One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece.
Is it?
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you're One Piece. You're one. Well, it's the Japanese.
I think
names are backwards.
I
You're
think
Piece One.
I think his name is like Luffy or Luffy.
Luffy. There you go. Your screen name could be like
Yeah, Luffy.
Luffy _XX. Luffy ARG. Luffy _ARG.
Luffy _ DTF.
Italian Luffy. That'll get him going.
The
Italian.
Argentinian Luffy.
Yeah, and just speak like with a weird, really bad Mexican accent. People think you're speaking Italian. You're speaking the Argentinian Italian.
If anything, Americans are into people with accents.
Yeah, they
love it.
Yep.
They eat that shit up.
They eat it up like shit.
Hello, mate. Would you like
Yeah.
to diddle me bits? There you go.
Good old fish and chips. Have you ever been fishing before?
Fishing?
Yeah.
I have been fishing.
What's it like?
It's kind of cool, but I remember it's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's peaceful. I mean, if you're going in expecting to get fish, you're gonna have a bad time. But if you
Yeah.
go in, just to relax, just to lay back, have the fishing line in the pool, not the pool, but the fucking lake. In the lake. I mean, you could do that too. You could have fish in your pool, and then guaranteed to. But like just having it, just like lay back, just kind of chill. Or if you're someone, you talk to them, whatever, this and that, and then something pulls your line. You're like, oh, got fish! Reel that bad boy in, boom.
And it's a shark.
There you go. It's a fucking shark.
Yep.
Bites your arm off. Oh, dude. Speaking about fucking animals killing people, one of the editors for Game of Thrones,
We died from this.
she died from a fucking tiger. So this is what happened. I'm pretty sure a lot of people already heard of it. I don't think you did.
Nope.
Okay, so one of the editors of Game of Thrones, the show, she went to Africa to help someone. I guess someone with a problem, or whatever. She took them out to some African safari, like little,
Rendezvous.
not rendezvous, but like the ones where you go on those jeeps and they take you out on those like
Safari.
a safari. Okay, yeah. You go on the safari. So they fucking tell the not just the lady, but everyone in those things, in those jeeps, always have your windows up. And guess what? She had her window down, and she was taking pictures, and sure enough, tiger comes up to the fucking jeep, jumps within the window, and just mauls her to death.
Now,
Fucking died.
this is in Africa?
Yeah.
See, there are no tigers in Africa,
Are they really?
so I think you're lying.
No, I gotta. Let me check my facts.
No, I think tigers are from like India.
No.
I think Africa only has lions.
These are African tigers.
African tigers.
No, yeah, I think it's a lion.
I think yeah,
it's
'Cause
a lion.
I think Africa only has lions, and then you gotta go like out. Yeah, cause that one GIF you've seen it before, where those Indian dudes are sitting on top of an elephant, and then you see a little bit of rustling in like the tall grass, and then just like
Yeah, it's a lion. It's a lion.
it's a lion.
But there's African tigers. They're out there.
Yeah, well, but yeah, and that interesting. That segues into my next topic. So I was driving to work when was it? It was the other day on Monday. Getting off the freeway, I look at the car next to me that just kind of passed me up, like an Indian dude, white Honda Civic or whatever. Look at his license plate.
Apu.
Look at his license plate frame on the top, and then the second part on the bottom. On the top it says Faja. On the bottom, the Rhino Dad.
What? Faja the Rhino Dad?
What the fuck is that? So I texted myself that immediately. Faja the Rhino Dad. I didn't Google it, so if you want to Google it, but
Yeah, email us at faithpodcast@gmail.com.
Brittany, Google it please. Also, anal gland juice has it been expressed onto
Yeah,
you?
what is going on with
Let us
that?
know.
Why haven't you emailed us
You know, I'm starting to think that we may need to contact you through Instagram.
via Instagram?
Yeah. But yeah. Faja the Rhino Dad. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering what that was. It's pretty
Oh
ridiculous.
God.
I was thinking for a second too. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe it said Raja, but Raja's the name of the fucking the tiger from
Yeah.
Aladdin.
Raja.
Yeah, Raja.
Raja.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a tiger, Raja.
Yeah, fucking Raja.
But
yeah.
wasn't Raja a girl tiger?
No, it was a dude. I think it was a dude.
It was a dude tiger?
I think so. KT, comment below.
Yeah, what's Raja? Is that a guy
Is
or a
Raja
girl?
a male or female tiger? Is it a tigress?
Oh,
Do you call a female tiger a tigress?
I don't know. KT.
Yeah, probably, because there's a lioness and lions.
There's
Yeah.
Lionel, Captain of Thundercats.
Lino. I didn't like that cartoon.
No, I didn't like any of those. Like He-Man or as
What
they
was-
call it, Motu, Master of the Universe. Yeah, I
Is
never
He-Man the
watched
one with like the rhino that would shoot like
He-Man.
rockets out of
it.
his...
Dude, I have no fucking.
Remember that
clue.
one though?
No, I have no.
No. It was like... It was the same Hanna-Barbera. Like, you could tell that they were using the same cells. They just put a different skin on it. But it was like... They had... It was like...
Huckleberry Hound.
Oh, dude, I hated Huckleberry. Dude, when Cartoon Network started playing Hanna-Barbera cartoons on repeat, oh, I fucking hated it.
Yeah, those are bad.
They were all bad. Like, the Flintstones was dumb. The Huckleberry Hound was stupid. And fucking, I hated... I liked Johnny Bravo for a little
Oh,
bit.
I love Johnny Bravo.
I just...
I still to this day, I love Johnny Bravo.
I didn't like the little girl. I didn't
Yeah,
like...
Susie.
I didn't like the nerdy guy. I
forgot
felt
his
like
name.
I felt like they all clashed with Johnny
And
like
there's
way
Pops.
too much. And then yeah, everyone he was
And Mama.
like totally different than them all. And
I don't know. I liked it. You're
Dex-
thinking way too much into Johnny Bravo.
Dexter's Lab was
Oh,
cool.
Dexter's Lab was
But
fucking awesome.
it got a little. It was a little bit of a bummer because like the season would end and it would just be repeats. I remember the first season. It came out and there was like 10 episodes maybe or something, and then I'd seen them all and they were all easily rememberable.
Memorable.
Memorable, yeah.
I
So it
liked
was like, the rewatchability was bad,
what was that fucking show?
and I never saw more than the first 4 episodes. Of
I used to watch
SWAT Cats.
Powerpuff Girls.
I used to too.
They're pretty cool.
I feel like I didn't ever catch.
They
full
remade it, I
episodes.
think.
Yeah, they remade it in Japan, and then I think they aired it with translations out here. I don't know, but yeah, it was supposed
I
to.
think
be
it's like an
more
anime
intense.
now.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
That's around the time when like the N64 came out, playing Mario, PlayStation 1,
I remember the first time I ever
Super Mario
played-
64.
No, I played the first time I played Super Nintendo. I think, or I mean, Nintendo 64 was at Best Buy when it was like Mario Party 1 on those big towers.
Yeah, with the TVs on them.
Yeah, way at the top.
Heck yeah, dude.
And I remember the first and only like sleepover I had, one of my friend Andrew's house, Andrew Gutierrez, and it was me and like 4 other dudes, and then so it was me, him, and like 4 other people, so like 6 people, and we all took turns, and we played Diddy Kong Racing till like 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Man, you know, it was fucking crazy. So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, childhood was pretty fun.
It was
Well,
it was
like,
great. And then
we
like
had-
the next morning, like on Sunday, it was like, well, it was all overcast, and it was like, time to go home.
Yeah.
You know, oh, what's today? The day before the next day of school.
Oh god.
Yeah, fuck that. That sucked. Yeah. Good old Nintendo 64. Yeah, not a.
You're not a 64 guy. You're more like a PlayStation guy, huh?
I had a PlayStation. I
have your memory card.
My parents got me a PlayStation when it was somewhat new. I think they got it at Costco. It came with Spyro and Crash Team Racing. Came with
Yeah.
Spyro, Crash Team Racing, and 2 controllers, which is a pretty good bundle pack. No,
Heck
that's
yeah,
not
dude.
bad.
Heck yeah.
One of them was see-through. One of them was the see-through, like the white plastic see-through
Was it actual
with
like,
DualShock.
That was the
And
DualShock.
the other one was gray or black. I
But
don't
was
know.
it the actual Sony controller?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
when I got mine, because my dad got me mine kind of when it was still new. Like yours, like it just released. Maybe it was like a year old or so. And the second controller that I got was The Rock.
Ugh.
And it was that shitty second player controller
Yeah, the one
that my sister used. Did not have the analog sticks, no rumble pack. It was
Jeez.
just garbage. And I remember the game I got with it was Too Extreme.
Oh, was it?
It's a race. It's a racing game for like all sports.
Yeah,
Like
And
skateboarding,
when you would
rollerblading.
when you would go to different areas on the menu, you were in like it was like in a bowl, and you would like it was like you were seeing the view of a skater, and he would like drop in, roll across the bowl, and then come back up on the top of the coping, and like you'd be at the settings, and you press down, and he'd go back in and go to play game, or you press right, and he'd go down and turn.
I don't know. I
And
don't
it was
remember.
Super fucking stupid. I just remember from that game, you when you did the roller skating race when
Yeah.
you were rollerblading.
You punch
You-
people.
You would go through an area where like it would be like when there's construction on a sidewalk, and they'd have
Uh-huh.
like the little like the walkway that has like a cover. So you have a bunch of little poles on the left and right of you holding up like scaffolding.
Yeah.
And if you press left or right just slightly into them, you'd go like super fast. Oh man,
Yeah,
that game
actually-
sucked.
I actually had fun because that was my first.
Oh
game,
no,
but-
yeah.
And then after that, I remember getting like Tomb Raider.
Oh, I remember seeing that, thinking, this is not a fun game. I really wanted Ape Escape.
Yeah,
thought that was really
wanted.
cool.
I wanted that one too. And,
And it-
Tomba or
No,
Tomba.
I don't think I ever saw what. I know I
It's-
knew what Tomba was, but I don't think I ever saw gameplay of it.
I think that was like a 2D game. Like it was 3D, but it was like a 2D platform.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could be wrong, but I remember I really wanted that. And this other game called Blasto.
I don't know.
He's like this fat, buff-looking guy with the pompadour. And I remember I looked it up years later, like on YouTube.
Mhm.
It was shit. I'm so glad I didn't get it because that game looked like absolute shit. So bad.
I had Crash Team Racing. I've talked to you guys about it before.
Yeah.
I really liked it. It was fun. I liked it more than. I think the reason why I didn't like any of the other Mario Kart games was, well, number one, I never really played them, like ever. The first Mario Kart game that I really played was Double Dash.
Wow,
And
that's
even
like
that-
way after.
Yeah, and even that I played it a lot, but I didn't play it a lot. I played it with Andrew, and then like we played on 150cc, and it was fun. We played against each other, and yeah, but then and so like that game was really fast, and like it was a lot faster and a lot more intense. The weapons were a lot crazier than Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 was too slow. You couldn't drift as hard. The boosts were. It was very moving straight forward. Whereas
Yeah.
Crash Team Racing was like going over jumps, turning left, turning right, like on really sharp turns. You could even hit the brakes in the air
Oh, what
and
the
like
heck?
turn super hard. Yeah, it was cool. And you had like a turbo meter. You could like drift and constantly like boost. It was that
That's
game was
weird.
crazy.
My favorite Mario Kart is the one for Super Nintendo, the first one.
Mhm.
But like a lot of people don't like that one, but I think that's the definitive Mario Kart to me.
The feather's cool. The whole like
Yeah,
jumping,
you jump.
being able to jump.
Dude, and that's the first and only one that has the battle mode. Where like it's not a race, you're just in this
The
arena.
other ones had the battle mode.
No.
The current Mario Kart does. Mario Kart 7
But it's like
had
an
it.
arena, like it's not a racetrack where you have to keep racing.
No, yeah, they newer ones have it now.
Really? It's like
Mario Kart
head to
7
head
had
to
it.
head and then you like go and
Yeah, like you could have
drift.
4 people and they all just you could all drive at each other.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There was even a what's it called, in one of the, I don't know how many tracks were there in battle mode. There was probably like maybe 2 or 3, but one of them was like the border of it was just those yellow bricks, those flat ones.
Yeah.
And then you had the little brick islands, and one of them, if you got the feather, you could
could
jump
jump-
over it
yeah,
and land
and
on
then-
one of the things in there.
Yeah, that's the
I
Super
always
Mario
thought,
one.
I always thought that was super cool. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the Super Mario themed one.
Yeah, that's
the regular
the
level.
no one can fuck with you unless they got a feather, but then they won't have anything else to hit you with.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just chilling up there like
Yeah. Could you drift in that one?
yeah, it's just but it was weird because that was like the first stages of like drifting for
Mhm,
Mario Kart.
mhm.
Like it was experimental, so it was really weird because you jump and you go like to the right or left really far,
Oh.
and then you start sliding or drifting. Then you start your drift.
So you really had to position yourself.
Yeah, like it was
Because
just,
you were gonna drift at the end of the whole move. Weird.
yeah, it was really weird. But what was also cool was that in battle mode or when you're just racing the other computers with 2 other people, you fill the fucking track with green shells.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that just becomes like it's not even.
Oh,
You're not even
yes.
fighting each other anymore. It's just a survival mode.
Dude, in Mario Kart Double Dash, they introduced a level called Baby Park, which was literally just a really long and skinny oval. So imagine just like straight.
Yeah,
sharp turn.
they brought it
sharp
back
turn.
for the new one, right?
And they brought it back, and that
Yeah.
one was crazy because if you got like the 3 green shells, you would just shoot them, and they wouldn't hit anybody, and they'd come flying. Or no, they'd go and they'd hit the curve.
Yeah,
so
and then they go
bounce
back.
right, and then hit across, and then bounce, down the opposite side.
Yeah.
And those things would just be flying around, and you would hit yourself. And oh man, Baby Park was awesome. It was the only one that allowed 8 laps because it was so short.
Yeah.
But it was such a good track, and I'm glad they brought it back. Yeah.
I haven't played the new one, but
Oh, it's fun. It feels great.
oh wait, I'm lying. Doesn't Zach
have
have
it?
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zach's played
Okay,
it
yeah, I
also a
played
lot.
it.
Thanks, Zach. We'll be coming over soon to play that, and yeah, it's great. It's good. Yeah. So we went to Elias. No. We went to Elias and Zach's their little bachelor. Well, not their bachelor pad. Half bachelor, half not bachelor pad.
Yeah.
And we went on Saturday morning. We me and Mike had work that day. Keto didn't have work till nighttime, so we went and Keto had to go get some shit for his car, some like paint stick thing or whatever, and they said they were gonna reimburse him some whatever bullshit for driving out there. So we went out there, we picked it up, and then like Keto texted Zach, maybe he's awake, maybe we can go get like food or something. So texted him, and we went, and like we walk in, and Zach just has this look on his face, and I was like, what happened? And he's like, look at this shit. So we walk in. First thing I noticed, I noticed the lights are on. Then Guido says, why the fuck are all the lights on? What the fuck are you guys doing? Apparently, whoever was awake before Zach was, well, I don't know what time Zach woke up that day, but whoever was at the house before, or earlier, before we got there, they were already gone, but every single light in the house, except for Zach's room, was on. The kitchen light, the lights in the living room, and then the lights in the bigger room and the adjoining bathroom. All the lights.
Wow.
And this was like 9:45 when we got there. When the sun is out, when all you gotta do is just like fucking open a window, crack open some blinds. Yeah, that was crazy. There was like vinyl on the floor, books that were on the coffee table on the floor. So I just thought, man, we were just like, what the fuck happened? Zach was like, I don't know. I don't even know. I came out of my room, all the lights are on, and I was like, dang. I was like, fuck that electricity bill if these were on all day or something, you know?
Oh,
So,
dude,
shit,
what, if they were like on overnight or something?
Imagine.
Oh
They
my
weren't.
God.
He said they weren't. But
Oh,
man,
damn.
so yeah, fuck that. That's crazy.
And the vinyl's on the floor?
Yeah, I mean the lights. If it was a mistake, okay. I mean it probably wasn't a mistake since all the lights were on, but maybe they were. Maybe a lot of people were there and they were fucking with the lights. But the vinyls and shit, that shit's expensive. I mean, Zach's got a lot of like trashy ones that he just got at a good deal.
But still, it's like
still,
it's
someone
stuff.
else's stuff. You look at it, put it back. Look at it, go ahead, that's fine. We trust you. But you putting shit on the floor, putting books on the floor. Why are books on the floor? Move them away. Move them somewhere else, not where you're putting your feet.
Oh my god.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I just thought, that was crazy. But yeah, then we went home and that was it. But yeah, later on that night, I had to go to Albertsons, drop by and get some milk. There's a Carl's Jr. right there. Had the windows down, cruising nice and slow, no one on the streets.
Oh, Carl's Jr.
That smell of the charbroiled
Charbroiled
meat.
Oh god.
Oh man, dude! And I was like,
Intoxicating.
I gotta bring this up to Mike. There's nothing like it.
There isn't.
It's just that.
It's a very distinct smell. Like
Yeah.
when you smell that, it's like that's Carl's Jr.
Yeah. There's nothing out. No other burger, no other meat has that smell. Maybe that's a warning sign, but I trust Carl's Jr.'s meat. Carl's Jr. has good meat.
And
I trust.
if
him.
anything, Carl's Jr. has good burgers.
Yeah.
They have solid burgers. I mean, McDonald's, you get sick of them after a while. Carl's, they're way better.
I would like to try.
The burgers are bigger.
I would like to try a real McDonald's burger. I haven't had.
You know what? Yeah, I haven't had any of those, like
I've
those
only
Angus
had-
burgers. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I think
that sounds kind of gross.
It does
But
sound
when
very
Guido-
gross.
well, in the last podcast, when he got the quarter pounder,
Yeah,
that
he said
seemed-
it was really
That
good.
seemed kind of interesting. I'm just like, but it's got the same meat as the double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. I kind of want one just to be like, all right, well we went there, we did that.
But no, here's the thing: the Angus burgers, I think they're taking them out of the menu.
No, yeah, you
I
figure
think-
people probably aren't buying as much. Yeah. If anybody has any suggestions on what other food we could talk about, Zach, I know you like Panda Express. You mostly eat Panda Express. We already told you, Trader Joe's, orange chicken. They also have like
You mostly
they have a broccoli beef and other delicious Orient cuisines. You can all buy those. They're all frozen. Just toss them in the toaster oven or the oven, or even in the gross
They have
microwave.
Maruchan instant noodles.
With the whole gong when
Like,
you
there
open
it
it.
goes.
Right when you open it. The whole sound from remember the mini game from Pokemon Stadium, the Lickitung one?
No.
When you would start the game and he would say something like the announcer, I don't know, the guy that made Pokemon, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah.
It's like, who does say, oh, and then like, and then you would go, and then Lickitung like,
Yeah.
What I always wondered was, Lickitung, when this is out for the tangent, but Lickitung, when you're playing that game, Lickitung would eat like what looked like spicy tuna rolls, but no rice, just seaweed and meat.
Mm-hmm.
And every once in a while, you would eat one that maybe I couldn't see. I know there were red one and green ones, and I think like the red ones were the spicy ones. But if you ate a bunch of them in a row, you would get on fire.
Oh wow.
But rather than them going like the Lickitung would run around and look like he was flash red, but he'd go. And that's nothing like what Lickitung sounds like. So I thought maybe that's the Japanese equivalent to like an American person going they go
You know what? That could be true because I've been watching this stupid ass anime just so I can finish it.
One Piece.
For the sake of finishing, it's called One Piece, starring Guido already. But they don't say ouch. Like we go ouch, whatever. They say something else. I think they go tit, or some shit like that. But it's like I just find that weird,
Right,
It's like
right.
it's I don't know, It's just our natural response to go
Yeah.
That's just it's not even it's not even a word. It's just like it's just an expression of being, having pain.
It's the sound. It's the sound of pain causing like your vocal cords like because you figure like evolutionarily, if a bug or a snake bit you, you would go and people just probably all started doing that because it would scare away the animal that was biting you.
Yeah.
And it would let everybody else know like what the fuck, because it's a startling noise.
It's a natural.
It's kind of like whoa, what the fuck,
It's kind of like a natural response, but like in these animes, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's just an anime, but when I see anime, it's like that's fucking Japan. That's just Japan in cartoon form.
Yeah.
So they just go tit 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 or some weird shit like that. So I mean, obviously, if Guido were here, Guido, if he was here, he would, obviously tell me I'm wrong with this and that, and he's been to Japan.
Yeah.
But since he's not, we're right. Fuck you. You're not here.
Yeah, you can always get a haircut another day, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Seriously, you could get... Your work is right fucking there. The studio is right here. Literally only like 2 minutes away.
Just a side note for the new studio, we checked it out. The lighting is a little bit dim. The walls are painted a little darker than we wanted.
Oh, it's not dim.
Oh, with the right lighting.
It's an abyss.
Oh,
It's just pure darkness everywhere.
as close to a black hole as you can physically get on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's kind of scary in there.
Oh, very spooky.
It's very spooky.
It smells like the fresh new carpet, though.
Yeah, it smells like brand new room. But I told Aaron that if you were to put a bed and some possessed child in there, it's fitting. The room fits that scenario.
Oh, yeah.
It's scary. You should get a priest to I don't know, at least sprinkle some shit.
The priest, it wouldn't work. The water would boil and dissolve before you could.
You know
even get
what?
into the
I
house.
think the room is that evil.
I
The
live-
room is that fucking
I live
evil.
right across from it.
That-
My room will be
yeah,
right-
your room is right across from it, but like, it's so evil that the priest will sense it and be like, "Oh no, oh no,
El Diablo!
no." So,
His hair will turn white.
oh
You'll
Jesus.
see him like his skin will shrivel up. It'll
Oh,
just be
gosh.
like when the Nazis drink out of the wrong chalice in the third.
Inglourious Bastards.
No. From
Schindler's List.
closer.
Anne Frank.
Oh. Diary of Anne Frank. Have you ever seen Angela's Ashes?
No.
Crazy movie. Check it out. Good movie. It's came out like the late '90s. Good story though. Real good. Real
Oh,
good.
nice.
Go in blind.
I am going in blind
Oh.
because I never heard of it.
It's great. It won so many awards. It's just like one of those like Schindler's List. You can watch it and it's like, this is fucking brutal, but it's a good story. It's excellent. Yeah, Angela's Ashes is excellent. Pretty crazy. Follows a younger girl around. I always confuse Angela's Ashes with Anne Frank. I never read the Diary of Anne Frank. Whatever. But yeah, fucking Demon
Studios.
But hey, you know, you gotta sell something to be great. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's an upgrade from our previous studio, but
Yeah.
or I should say current, but our new studio, we need to, put our equipment, get everything set up, our computers, our mics, everything. But it's pretty scary. Not gonna lie,
Oh, it's very dark.
pretty scary.
It's very dark. Yeah.
It'll work out.
It'll be okay. But yeah, and once we get that going and we get the lighting situation set up too, we'll have a video podcast.
Yes.
And you
I mean,
guys can see us. I know you guys have all been wanting to see us.
what do they look like? Are they?
I would like to try to wear the
golems?
same thing all the time.
That would be cool. It would be like actual TV cartoon characters that wear
Yeah.
the same clothing.
Yeah, it's just easier to not change their
Like
clothes. to just,
like Bart Simpson, he's got the red shirt, blue pants, or blue shorts.
yeah. And if you think about it, who the fuck wears it in real life?
No
Blue
one.
shorts,
No one.
red pants with the weird blue like heel shoes.
Yeah, I was gonna say blue shoes.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? It worked well for the yellow color scheme.
But here's the thing: is their hair their skin? Because
Maybe they just have lumps on their head.
because everyone else has hair except for Lisa, Maggie, and Bart. Most is has hair.
I would say yes, that their hair is the color of their skin, or they don't have hair. They have weird lumpy heads because
tumors. They have tumors in their head.
yeah, their skull formed all fucked up. Maybe their skull is like that because when they were little, they drank some of the water. Or when Marge was thirsty when she was pregnant with them, she drank some of the water that made the three-eyed fish.
Oh yeah.
Because if you
Because
think
of the
about
nuclear
it,
plant.
look at Mr. Burns' head, nice and smooth. You can see his skull or his scalp,
Yeah.
and it's
And
yellow.
the three little moles.
Yeah, the little liver spots.
Mm-hmm.
Liver spots. That's weird. I don't know. I wonder what they're called, liver spots. I
Yeah.
wonder if they have anything to do with the fact that like your liver is getting older. Man, that car park's so crooked.
Wow.
Maybe they're just parking for now. That's ridiculous.
Anyways.
Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, what with Guido going to Japan and all, and like people going on trips and stuff, I thought it would be interesting to go to China with a tour guide.
Tour guide.
But, well, yeah, someone that knows.
No,
what's
yeah,
going
but
on,
why
you know?
would you wanna?
Just why with the tour guide or why go? in
Yeah,
general?
why go with the tour guide?
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about like, can you do this or that for me? No, you pay the guy an easy flat rate of 1,000.
So you're gonna pay someone to tell us what to do.
No. We tell them what we're gonna do, and they say okay, and they help us make it happen. If we need money, obviously they're not gonna pay for it. They're just the voice. They're the translator for us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
Because there's gonna be that block, that whole
yeah. And
language barrier.
and it'll be nice. We can go out to those rural areas where it's real nice, and it'll be great. I think it'll be fun. My grandpa went to China, and he said the food sucked.
Oh,
And
yeah, I'd be
the
afraid-
only reason that he survived the last 4 days was because my grandma had packed him an entire extra suitcase full of cup of noodles. He's a big proponent of cup of noodles. When I was sick and he was he was around, he could make me food. He had the cup of noodles ready.
With lemon.
Nah, he would just do straight cup of noodles. I was too young for the lemon and stuff like
Wow. Because
that.
yeah,
Recently, dude, Katie bought a whole pack of
Merchant.
No, she went for the Nissan.
Nissan. Oh yeah, Nissan's
Yeah,
good.
Nissan. Nissan doesn't have peas, but they do have a little
That's good. I
Like
always
some
pick up.
spice.
I always pick out the peas.
Yeah, she doesn't like the peas and stuff either.
I
She doesn't like
pick
the
the
corn.
or the little carrots.
No, she doesn't like the carrots.
Yeah, I
it's
don't like that either. Just pick it off.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like what is it? The texture? 'Cause they
No,
don't have much
I just
flavor.
don't like them. I mean, sometimes if I'm just too lazy to pick them out, I'll leave them in and still
Okay,
eat them.
I see what you're saying.
But like, it's not like all the time I pick them out. But if I do, happen to open it and the trash can's right in front of me, I just, plop plop. Pick 'em out.
We made some the other day, and well, not other day. When was it? Sunday. No, I work Sunday.
Sometime.
Saturday. No, Tuesday. This is on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was sometime.
Sometime.
Yeah.
But I poured out a little bit of the water. I didn't want to drink much of the soup.
No.
Poured out, I'd say about 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
So just a little bit, keep everything moist and moving around. Put a little bit of sriracha sauce. A little bit. Too much? Gross. A little bit. Just to add a little, just to give it a little twist on the flavor.
Yeah.
I don't want to taste sriracha. I just want to taste,
Spice.
a spiced up flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put a little bit of what's that place they go to? It's a barbecue place. It's not Famous Dave's, the one that it's a barbecue sauce from that place.
Seals.
No. But it's a real good. It's not made of high fructose corn syrup, so it's not super sugary. It's got you can really taste the herbs and spices in the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Just a little dab of it, bloop, just for a little bit of just a little tiny bit of sweetness and the molasses in there and the hickory smoke flavor. Mix it up. It was the best cup of noodles I've ever had. Very
Really?
good. Very good. I don't think I'll be able to replicate the flavor. I might get the ratios wrong, but very good, very delicious.
I usually just put lemon on top too.
Oh yeah.
That's my go-to all the time. And I use that when I'm sick. Like how your grandpa would.
clears you up.
Yeah, it's
Clears you
it's
up.
good for colds.
And it's a real light meal. It's easy
Yeah.
for like if you're coming off of the flu and like you're starting to not feel as sick and you're starting to get hungry because you're not sick anymore. You need to regain those calories. It's an easy meal to go to. Just take it easy, take it real slow. Like remember the last time my dad got food poisoning, he was like pretty much dying. He was crapping his brains out and like just super
Terrible.
super bad fever and everything. So I gave him, I made that for him, and he didn't eat much of it, but he would just, be struggling and be like, yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just he'd eat a little bit, and I'd take it away. You don't want to. You don't want
Overdo
to,
it.
just
Yeah.
let the mind be at ease. Like he doesn't have to worry about like, oh, there's food there. I don't want to think about I'm gonna like crap my pants right now. I'm gonna throw up because
Yeah.
I'm like blowing up everywhere. But yeah, always a good meal. Good old thank you Merchan and Neeson.
Yeah. Keep doing
Yeah.
good work. Helping out people in the world.
We reached out to them to see if they would be interested in being officially supported by us, but yeah, so that's just
Or supporting us.
extending a little olive branch. Obviously, they'd be supporting us, but
Yeah.
extending a little olive branch, in return.
Speaking of food poisoning, there's this friend of ours who has a sibling. Apparently, he got so sick one day, he missed the toilet.
Oh.
Got all over the wall. Not only that, he looked at the mess that he created and vomited. Created more mess. When he vomited, he missed the toilet again.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So imagine you're sick, right? Imagine having to clean up your own filth. Just your own shit and vom. Just cleaning it up like you made that. Like you're oh man, you fucking missed the toilet.
Well, here's a little interesting thing that happened that I noticed not this past week because it wasn't this past week. It was a week before. Came home from school. No, came home from work. I think it was Monday. Came home from work. It was probably like in the early evening. No one was downstairs. Everyone was upstairs or whatever doing their thing. And I go to use the toilet, and then I noticed there was like little brown spots, like maybe 5. It's just the toilet seat down, lid up, maybe 1 or 2 near the bottom left of the
Yeah.
lid, 1 on the seat, and then when I like looked closer, because I was gonna take a shower right when I got home from work, when I looked closer, there was like maybe 4 or 5 on the inside of the lip of the toilet,
Yeah.
and some on the back of the toilet, like in the bowl.
Oh my.
And I thought, what the fuck? This is shit.
Yeah.
How disgusting! Someone just like shit spray.
Yeah, that's right.
God. So like the first thing I got, I was already fuming. I thought, what the fuck? But then I thought, nah, it's not Andrew. He doesn't have like poop attacks. And usually if he's having like crazy like gas and crap, whatever, it's because something me and him made together. Like we made some spaghetti and I put like, I didn't have garlic, so I like made the mistake of putting garlic salt, even though I was already putting sausage in it, so it would have just made up for the garlic flavor.
So your crazy concoctions got you sick.
I had ridiculous gas. This was last week. I had beyond ridiculous gas. KT was like gagging, and like CJ almost threw up. Oh, it was so. But it was one of those ones where you're like,
smell.
That's a good cheese. Like, you know, like stink. Like it's like, oh, this is some good stinky cheese.
Is it good cheese or bad meat? Is that the one?
It was
the one that makes you question between the two.
Yeah, it was gnarly. I texted Andrew like on the second day of that happening, and I was like, "You having bad gas?" And he was like, "More like diarrhea." I was like, "Oh fuck." I don't have crazy. I didn't actually have to take a dump for like a day. I think I went a whole day without taking a dump, but I had a lot of gas and it smelled really bad. And I thought it was funny because they would just be like, and I'd wait and I'd wait and I'd wait, and then KT's usually be like,
hits you.
"Oh, what the fuck is that?"
Oh man,
I'm just laughing.
I remember
the area.
I saw this video of this girl who had some crazy food poisoning, and her boyfriend was filming her. She's in the hospital.
Oh.
And she's like, my butthole hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the longest fart.
But
dude, imagine having that like kind of food poisoning where it hurts to fart. Like your asshole is just on fire.
It's
and
probably
it just hurts.
Like it's just beyond sore, you know?
Because you're just farting so much.
Yeah. Woo.
God damn.
Yeah,
I know when I get gassy, like, and I have to hold it in at work and stuff, it creates those stomach cramps.
Oh yeah.
And those fucking are the worst. And you don't feel good until you take that dump. Once you shit that stuff out of your body, oh god, you feel so good. I like thinking
during that dump, 4 hours ago you were dying, and now you feel like a king. You could take on the world. World hunger? Let's do this. I'm ready. I got all the shit out of me, you know? Man,
literally.
It was senior year. Like, you had the benefit that you lived close to school.
Yeah.
So when we had did you have early dismissal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had early dismissal, Zach had early dismissal, he lived close by, and I don't know what Elias did. I think Elias, I don't know what Elias did. But yeah, so everybody had early dismissal and they got home quickly. My house was like 2 miles away. It was the same distance as Elias, but I don't know what Elias would do. I don't know if he had early dismissal or what the fuck was up with him. Maybe I think he had early dismissal on a different day than me.
Yeah.
But yeah, some days I would sit there and I'd be sitting and waiting to be picked up, and then I'd realize I'm not gonna get picked up. I've been here for half an hour. This isn't happening. Or I'd get the good old text, "Oh, sorry, left to the store. Just walk home."
Wow.
And I would think, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is around the time where my body already thinks, oh, so this is time. This is when we take a dump. So I'm gonna go ahead and start letting this slide out.
Mm-hmm.
We're letting this move down. And so there's been times where I was walking. Okay. I had just started walking. I crossed the street, and it's like, this is gonna happen soon.
It's groundhogging.
It's not groundhogging, but it's just like, if you run, this is gonna fall out. If you run, this will fall out. And I were just walking, just quick steps, you know, and just thinking like, oh my god, like, I'll accept a C in one of my classes. I don't even care. Just let me make it home. And then there'd be times where I'd be halfway home and realize I don't have the keys to get into the house.
Oh my god.
I did not have the keys to get into the fucking house. So I'd make it all the way home, and I would just put my books on the front porch, and I'd go around to the side of the house and pee, just to release a little bit of the pressure, so that way the bladder's not pushing on the intestines. But, you know, sometimes you'd have that close call where you're peeing, and then it'd be like, whoa, whoa, wait, whoa. So you're trying to let out the pee, but the poo thinks like, oh, we're coming out too. Oh man, fucking terrible.
School's out.
There was times where I'd walk all the way home. I'd get home at like maybe 12:40. And then I had to sit there, and then they wouldn't get home until like Andrew got out of school. And then like they would get home from picking up Andrew from school at like 2:40.
Yeah.
So from 12:40 to 2:40, I would just sit on on the porch.
Oh,
Just
damn.
think, and I would just think, I'm less than 100 feet away from a toilet, and I can't take a dump, and I'm just sitting here, I'm
Dying.
just dying, and fuck, yeah, it's terrible.
That's awful.
That happened at least 12 times, at least. Man.
The only times when I would walk home, yeah, I lived close from school, but for some reason, like you said, your body knows you're getting close to a toilet,
Oh yeah.
so it's like it's ready to come out.
We might as well prepare, right? We might
Yeah.
as well just like letting this slide out.
Yeah,
You could deal with it.
I remember that. So I'd start speed walking towards when I see my house, because like, well, I gotta fucking go. It's terrible.
Dude, man.
But I think I've gotten better now, like, because I mean, I don't shit at work anymore, or I never did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, talked about this last episode. How like I don't like pooping in public bathrooms.
Mhm.
It's just my thing.
Mhm.
Peeing I don't mind, but it's
Right.
like that's that nice idea. Like, hey, I'm getting paid to poop.
Yeah.
Getting paid
you know?
to shit right now. Literally, I am getting paid to shit.
Yeah. I don't take a dump at work very often. The bathroom isn't super clean, but it's acceptable. It's never like destroyed. It
Mhm.
really never is. I think they have someone come through maybe like every 4 hours or so, so it's always all right. I've had a couple emergencies where it's like, whoa, I need to get to a bathroom now, but it's never been too crazy. Yeah, I remember my first job. What's it called? I had a few.
Mishaps.
No, not mishaps, but close calls where it's like, oh shit. But then thinking about it, like now with any job that I'll have, it's just like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm just gonna go. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Hey, where'd you go? Did I take a dump? I had to go. What do you
Hey,
want me to do?
You know who had really nice bathrooms? Was was in high school when we were working for like the front office.
Oh, those are great.
And they had their own personal
Those
bathrooms.
facilities where I took
Oh,
a dump.
man.
I was taking a dump, and lo and behold, principal comes in right next to me.
Woo!
Well, I heard his stream of urine just.
That's just see, he was
And then
doing
just
that.
drip.
He was doing that to assert his dominance.
And you know, it was weird too. He was sitting down too, so he was
Oh,
shooting
never mind.
straight down.
Never mind.
You know, he wasn't shooting just a little bit forward. You know, hitting the water a little bit. He was shooting straight down or something. Cause
Hydro pump.
Yeah, man. But I didn't hear any dumps. It's always nice when you when you walk into a bathroom and you hear the turds falling into the toilet, hitting the hitting the paper,
bowl?
hitting the paper.
Oh, the paper.
No, hitting the bowl. Fuck, that's like an Elias thing.
That's like a.
Yeah, you know. And do you I could, yeah, like when you're like you hear them like they're putting like the paper down.
Yeah.
And like like and then they sit on it and just they sit on it like that, and then you hear like they start you hear them go like and then like it's like, full, dude. You could have put the paper better so I don't hear your shit actually hit the paper. And then the thing is too, when the poop hits the paper, you know, it's that little flap that dips into the toilet. That flap is gonna keep some of the poop above the water, and because it's above the water, now you have raw poo that's just letting the smell go everywhere. And it's like, come on, you know. That's why we talked about it again last time, but I like to make long, like, folded back and forth strips of toilet paper and put that on the seat. I feel that that's much more comfortable.
Toilet condoms.
And you don't hear me moving my cheeks around.
Yeah.
'Cause you know that paper is just loud.
Yeah,
butcher
you hear
paper.
it. It's pretty fucking loud.
And then you're peeing in the urinal and you're just hearing. Like this is it's like I mean, it's not disgusting, you know. We all got to take a dump. Everyone's got to do what
it's
you're gonna
human.
do.
It's human nature.
But it's just like, how's that comfortable? I mean, yeah, okay, you know, you just pull it out, I guess, and just throw it on there. But there's so much better ways to do this.
Better methods. But then there's the courtesy flush too.
Nah, but you can't. You know, what are you gonna do? Press the button with your finger? I push that button or the handle with my
That's
foot.
true. Heck
you
yeah,
know?
dude. I will not fucking
that.
touch that.
Nothing nicer than walking into a bathroom though, and
seeing the blue liquid on the urinals.
Oh, seeing that or seeing the lids up and it's got that little bit of bubbles because
Yep.
they've just recently cleaned it and it's just, you know, there's been times where I go, and I kind of smirk a little bit like, what a welcoming sight.
I'm
This
spoiled.
is this is one of the best sights in the world. I think I tweeted about it one time and Elias was like, yep, I feel you. Elias knows what's up with the dumps. He's got a little more adult lately.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Yeah, future podcast question. We got to remember. You've heard it here. Don't let us forget. Next time we talk to Les in person, we got to ask him what shits are like at
Tetra Tech.
At Tetra Tech. You know, thank
Are
you
they
again, Tetra Tech,
fancy?
for taking him in. But you know what? What are the lavatories like? You know, are they nice? You know,
Do they have bidets? Could be, you know.
They might have bidets, and if they do they have like poop crusted on them? I feel like people might be crusting poop on them. But if they don't, anyways, have you ever taken a dump in the bathroom at the same time as someone else? You know?
Oh no.
How do you deal with that? You know?
Trading
Or just
parts,
or just
making a
the
symphony of
like
parts.
the
Yeah.
and then it's echoing off of the inside of the bowl, so
Oh,
it's
those
like
are the
it's like
worst.
more like a you know.
Oh gosh.
Fucking work dumps. I haven't taken one in a while. Take a lot of work peas.
I do work
Yeah.
peas.
Work peas are great. It's interesting too because at work, I what's it called? I have like an apron on, so it covers like my
Drunk?
it covers my junk and my like all the way down to the middle of my thighs. So, and then I have a shirt that's tucked in. So if I want to whip it out, I gotta undo the belt. I gotta untuck the shirt and whip it out. And I was doing that, and it was like, this is a lot of work, I
Yeah.
gotta move the apron out of the way. But then I thought, wait a minute. Why not flip the apron up, unzip, whip it out through the little hole, obviously of the pants,
Mm-hmm.
and through the boxers.
There you go.
Peeing is so nice. The only thing I have though with work is like, hey man, you guys got to get one of those waterless like urinals going because no, I'm not gonna touch that button.
Yeah.
That little circle pad. I'm not gonna touch it. It's disgusting. I don't want to touch. Everybody else is touching their nuts and then touching that. Well, actually, no one uses it. No one presses the button. So then everybody's urine is just sitting there, and someone's got the fishiest urine in the world. It's fucking disgusting.
That's gross.
Because you're peeing, and I'm not peeing straight into liquid. I'm hitting the porcelain, and it's dripping in, and then you're activating. You're churning the water up, and it's releasing those smells. So I usually just look straight up to get my nose as far away as I can from it, but you can't. You're
There's no escaping it.
You're smelling that. You're smelling that fish urine. It's
Jesus,
so
you're
gross.
fishier, man.
The last couple times though, I don't know, maybe that person finally died from whatever disease they had. But it's like, dude, do you have a urinary tract infection or something? Like, I
Oh,
can get you some
God.
cranberry pills or some cranberry juice. It's so gross. Gosh.
Speaking of your work,
Ugh.
Disneyland, I went yesterday.
Mhm.
And I happened to not only see, but meet your idol.
Walt.
No, your idol.
Oh, let me guess.
I went up to him and shook his hand and said hello.
Let me tell you right here, the good old Scrooge McDuck.
No, not Scrooge fucking McDuck.
He's really rich.
He's a rich asshole, but your other idol, he started his own company. You have a lot of his shirts, a lot of his...
Tony Stark.
You motherfuck! Ed Templeton.
Oh, you saw Ed?
I saw Ed
Ed
Templeton
was there yesterday. Yeah, he
with
was there
his-
today.
With his
Deanna.
wife.
Did you hear her
Yeah.
voice? She has a really soft voice.
No, I didn't hear her talk, but like I saw his wife. I saw her and I was like, she looks very familiar. I have seen her before, and I was like, oh fuck, that's Ed Templeton's wife. And then I look up next to her, oh fuck, that's Ed Templeton. So I went up to him and I was like, oh hey Ed. And I shook his hand and I was like, hey, big fan of you, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I went on my, because I did it kind of quick because I was like, I don't want to waste his time. I don't want to bug him or like irritate him. He's on his vacation,
Yeah,
You don't want people going up to
hanging
you.
out, Yeah.
Yeah, so I just, quick handshake here and there. Just like, that was fucking awesome. So I
Yeah.
saw Ed Templeton.
What did he say? Was he like, oh yeah?
No,
thanks."
he just kind of looked startled, to be
He
honest.
probably scared him.
Yeah, he's just kind of like looking at me like, he has very intimidating eyes.
Yeah.
Like, his eyes are fucking gnarly, dude.
I think what also is crazy too is that we've always seen him in skate videos and stuff, and like you see him on the internet. So then to see him in person, it's like he's pretty tall.
Yeah, he's really
And
tall.
He's like got pretty long arms, and I mean he's chubbier now, but he's a big dude. Like the skateboarders that you see, like that you know are tall. When you see them in real life, you're like, these guys are actually really tall.
Yeah, they're
like
huge.
he's taller than us, huh?
Oh, he's way
Yeah.
taller than us.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I was like,
Seeing stuff like that.
the way he was looking at me, I was kind of like, oh wow, it was like, it's kind of creepy. But yeah, he didn't say anything. He was just like, oh hey, like, oh thanks, and then he shook my hand, just kind of like, and then his wife just kind of looked away, like, oh here we go again, like another.
Well, I mean, she's just used to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ed is like known around the world for skateboarding and for art. So yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
cool,
that was super cool. And
You gotta also remember too, Ed's pretty weird.
yeah, he's a weird dude.
Toy Machine wouldn't be what it is if he weren't for it. He's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the best skaters in the world they're kind of weird people. Like a lot of guys in Toy Machine
Super
they're
weird.
kind of weird. They're the reason the team is the way they are is yeah, they're weird. Like even like some of the best skaters that like are like the cooler guys,
Yeah.
they're a little odd. You know, it's like an art. You know,
Hmm.
or it's like like they're more artists than athletes. I feel.
Yeah.
There's like a certain level of creativity and like free spiritedness
Hmm.
that goes with like skateboarding that makes some of the best skaters kind of strange. Yeah, they're a little. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Neck face. Oh wait, he's not a skater.
No, he skates.
He skates, but he's not like a professional skateboarder.
Yeah, but
He's just affiliated with
He's
that.
been around it for so long though. But he's like an artist though.
He's super weird.
But yeah, Ed's Ed.
Yeah.
There's
He
no
kind
else
of reminded
like
me
him.
of Tim.
Yeah,
Tim.
they had the same kind of body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Tim. Tim, we'd like to get you on the podcast. We're extending a warm, slightly damp hand. A good old Feats podcast hand.
But you know what? This is a one-time
come on
offer.
in.
Take it, and I recommend you take it now. Otherwise, you know what? You're gonna be in the blacklist. What's his name's in it?
Tree?
No. The Asian. Justin.
Yeah. Sorry, Swanky.
Swanky,
You're out.
You're blacklisted. Sorry.
You're out.
You're not part of the crew no or you never were, but
You bought the Fritos nachos at BJ's. You paid for cheese and Fritos. You paid like $12. You're out.
I saw and he was disappointed himself because he knew he did wrong.
Yeah. What do you expect? Get a pizza.
Yeah.
It's BJ's. Buy pizza. It's too
BJ's.
late. It's too late? Then just buy pizza. At least you can take it home. You know it's still
See,
gonna
we can't
taste good.
have someone that makes those kinds of decisions.
Like we've all made bad food decisions. We brought them up on the last
I
podcast.
mean, I wouldn't say maybe.
I'll say I've made dumb.
Okay, yeah,
food
actually,
decisions.
yeah, mine was
We've all
that
made-
stupid at school. Like I
Yeah.
fucking paid overpriced food because it's out of school, and it's like fuck you.
I've bought too much food and been like, what is this? This is too much. I'm gonna eat it, and this is the worst meal ever. But
Okay.
you bought Fritos. I guess we're just gonna roast him. You're being roasted.
Oh, you mean tough love?
Yeah, a little segment, part, whatever of Swanky's tough love. You bought Fritos nachos at BJ's. It's like a fake American Italian restaurant. You bought Fritos, and you bought an IPA, which is the most
Oh,
disgusting
yeah.
beer ever, and you didn't finish it. And you like those too. I mean, everybody has their own taste. Beer is an acquired taste.
Wait,
It's
I thought he didn't finish it because it was gross or something because he
no,
didn't like
I think
it.
he was just. I think he was just overall like
Full?
embarrassed and full. But it was like, dude, oh gosh, I was like,
Yeah,
you're not
that's a
even-
disrespect.
At least just finish the beer.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot, and he likes IPAs. IPAs are gnarly. They're very bitter, very robust flavor, so robust that
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't-
do
yeah,
it.
I
But
don't-
hey,
I
the
don't
people
like
that like it, that's fine. Let's
That's-
not say their flavor, their
No, they had
palate's
different-
weird.
yeah,
it's
no.
just, they're just into that. Yeah. But the Fritos nachos, dude. Man.
That was very
You didn't
disappointing.
disrespect Guido. That was his birthday. You did disrespect. You know, you got another 340 odd some days to make it up to him. You haven't made any progress so far.
Whew.
How about this? You make it to gold in League of Legends, and we'll call it even.
What about diamond? Isn't diamond like better than gold?
He's not gonna make it to diamond. I don't even think he'll make it to gold.
Oh, so that's why. Okay.
Let's just say this:
Well,
in the
we're throw-
ranking of skill levels, between Zach's better than all of them, but but the ranking between Elias and Guido and Swanky. Swanky's at the bottom. Swanky's at the bottom, and
He's the bottom feeder.
He's the bottom feeder, and the next is Guido. Guido gets pulled down by him, but Guido's nowhere near as low in skill as Swanky. Elias is above them because he understands, he's able to comprehend like the strategies with an analytical mind. He's able to like apply
His knowledge.
his knowledge and his like gaming prowess like to the game. Like, you know, he was able to become the level of Street Fighter player that he used to be. So he, you know, he has that natural ability, you know, where some people are just really bad at games and
Yeah.
they just can't catch on to the feel of video games. Elias can do that, but just not as quickly and as fastly as Zach. But then again, League of Legends is a flawed game, but I think there is some natural talent that's required for it.
I guess.
But yeah, but like I'd say that Elias kind of floats on the surface of the ocean. Guido kind of sits underneath, right in that transitionatory phase where like the water's getting dark, but it's still kind of light.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin's down at the bottom, and he's gonna fall into the Marianas Trench,
Woo!
which is deeper than the height of Mount Everest.
Oh
It's
shit! Are you
super deep.
serious?
Yeah,
God
it's
damn.
bigger than it. So Justin, you might want to be careful. Your win to loss ratio is appalling.
God damn! That's just embarrassing.
You gotta buckle that up, dude. I'd say give up the game, or, you know, what personal question of the podcast. what is the game that is like, yeah, I'm pretty good at that. I'd say I'm just all around. I'm solid at that. You know, what is your game, Justin?
What's your game?
It can't be Pokemon,
No.
and it can't be like,
No.
it can't be a Call of Duty. That's too broad. Everyone can kind of get good at Call of Duty. You played Call of Duty with me.
Yeah, remember
You were
I was
getting
progressing?
there. You were growing. You were getting there. You know, it has to be a little more specific. You know, Call of Duty's too broad. Maybe a Halo. Maybe a, not Destiny. Maybe like a Battlefield. I think that's kind of specific because it has specific classes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Peggle. Uno Online. I know that was on an Xbox 360. I had that.
Hegel.
Skate. No, probably not. I don't know. You know, what is your game, Justin? Tell us. Comment below. You know.
Speaking of games, I've been playing a game that came out 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Having so much fun with it. It's a first-person shooter. I know if you were to try it out, you would love it. It's called...
Red Dead Redemption.
No. It's called Blood Dragon. So Blood Dragon, they use the Far Cry 3 engine.
Oh, cool. That's very nice.
But it's its own story. It's its own thing. It's a mock-up of 80s action movies. So, they have some...
Oh, I've heard of this. I never saw it.
Yeah,
I've heard
dude,
of this.
it is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. So, got it for $5. It's $5
Very nice.
right now because Ubisoft has a sale.
Yeah.
So, $5 and the best $5 I've ever spent in my life.
Oof.
I'm having so much fun with this game. And the
Excellent,
reason
Very good.
why I remembered about this game was because there's this video out right now called, well, it's been out for a while. It's called Kung Fury. And that's
Oh, yeah,
basically
yeah.
what it is. It's a mock-up of 80s
Yeah,
action
I have
movies.
this game, yeah.
And I was like, man, this is very reminiscent to that game I wanted.
Hmm.
And then that's how I saw that the game was on sale. And, whoo!
Awesome.
You got to try it out, man.
I'm very-
it's fucking awesome.
I'm very glad that yeah, you found a solid game.
Yeah.
One day, I will have Skate 2, and
There's going to be a new Tony Hawk coming out.
yeah, it's the same studio that made Tony Hawk Ride though. So
Oh, are you serious?
So, buyer beware.
Oh, damn.
But you know what though? I hope it's good. You know, because
I hope so,
why
too.
not?
It's been a
all
long
the other
time.
Tony Hawk games were great. We all played them. You know, we all had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. We all had a lot of fun. They were great. Tony Hawk 2 was like,
That
this
was
is
the
even better. You
definitive
know,
one.
it was awesome. So I hope it's great. I hope it does well. You know, rock band's coming back, Guitar Hero's coming back. You know, I hope those, you know, kill it for their, you know, for what they are. I hope they do great. You know, it'd be nice. It'd be just be like, huh, how nice. You know,
Yeah.
Fallout 4 trailer came out.
Oh, that looked
Guido's
awesome.
not here to discuss it.
Yeah,
but
Guido's the Fallout guy.
Yeah, he's the guy that played Fallout. I played it. It was too late. It had already been out for too long.
I've never played
so it's too dated. So I was comparing it to Skyrim, but it's unfair because Skyrim came out way later.
Yeah.
But it looked great. It looks fun.
It looks super awesome.
It looks very fun. Yeah. So yeah. Also, my video game news. I might delete Monster Hunter 3 to download.
Monster Hunter 4.
No. Oh, Monster Hunter X Cross trailer came out.
What the fuck is that?
Well, from what Andrew said, he said a lot of the stuff is kind of like Monster Hunter Frontier, but a lot of like really big mega attacks and like really quick like you can the animals, the monsters charging at you, you can kind of like boom, shoot at the last second, it stuns it, you keep running, jump, do a backflip, doon, 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 shooting it like in the back as you're flipping over it. Yeah, you can do like these big charge ups, and obviously you can acquire those temporary abilities or those one shots until you can do it again by like building up combos.
Oh wow!
It's just like in the current game and in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and then Monster Hunter 4 you do specific combos over and over and over, and you can build up your combo meter, and like your weapon gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and you have to keep doing the combos to keep the weapon at that level of combo meter or like at the attack multiplier that you get.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's cool. So, Monster Hunter Cross Tekken. You heard it here at Feats Podcast.
With Xbox had Yoda, and GameCube had Darth
Link.
Vader.
No, they had,
Link and Yoda.
No, Xbox had Spawn.
Oh yeah, and it was Spawn and Link, right?
Yeah, Spawn
and
and Link,
it was
and then
Yoda and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Man.
Times have changed. Where's Spawn? We don't hear anything about Spawn no more.
He'll come. No, didn't the guy not want anybody to do anything with him?
I don't think so.
They were like,
but
nah.
They need to make a new Spawn movie.
There's much potential.
There's so much potential.
Spawn is Marvel?
You know, no, Spawn is its own thing. McFarlane.
So someone else will have to pick it up.
Yeah, so
nobody that makes DC could do it, and Marvel Studios not going to do it, so it would have to be someone else, and it'd be kind of scary.
That would be pretty cool. Dude, what if they make it like a horror movie? They could make it like that.
I mean, they got the CGI technology now. They could turn it into like maybe like three movies of just like him fighting crazier and crazier demons.
He fought the devil. Oh no, not the devil. Like the devil's henchman. That big fire thingy.
I thought that was the devil.
I thought that was the devil too. So maybe it is the devil. So he fought the devil. There you go. Fought Satan. Buried the hatchet with Jesus. We're all happy.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Peace on earth. You know, Jesus shaking hands with the devil. We're all good. We're all gravy. Gonna have some margaritas.
You know, you lose the cons of both sides and you only keep the pros. Unity and strength.
Look at that rainbow.
Not even a rainbow. Look at that. Look at that jet fire. Yeah. So I think we did a much better. We did a good job with this podcast. I think we kept Zach's attention. And if Zach, you drifted off, we're gonna have to attribute that to you not paying attention. You can't pay attention very long.
Get off of Brittany and just listen.
Yeah,
this was a good episode.
If this is another situation of if you guys even kissed during this,
it's
like
weird.
You were kissing us.
Yeah.
And I do not want to kiss you guys. Like a triangle kiss. How does that work?
Actually, it's a square. Because I'm here too.
Ugh.
You're forgetting about me.
You know? And then it's like as if we're putting all our hands in together, but with tongues. You know?
Tongues. Did you hear that?
There should be way too much saliva everywhere.
That's tongue slapping.
It's disgusting.
Wait, what shape would it be if Guido was here? A dime? No,
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Yeah, 5.
You know what summons the devil?
4.
The pentagram.
Oh.
Pentagram is the star with the circle around it.
Well, Guido is the spawn of Satan.
Woo! We just talked about Spawn.
It all comes back full circle. So,
the Violator.
Thank you for listening. This was episode 12.
Well, we talked about peace on earth. We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, peace on earth, because of Feats Podcast. Good old sweaty hand of Feats Podcast.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Later.